Investigations continue tonight into the discovery of skeletal remains in the Seabreeze area last evening. Authorities say the bones were found by two neighborhood boys. Superintendent Paul Roll heads the Central Detective Unit.
Around 4:10 p.m. yesterday afternoon, we received reports from two little boys who were out in the swamp marshy area of the Seabreeze Canal playing when they came across some skeletal remains. They took the head of the individual into the police station at Elizabeth Estates. We have in turn dispatched a team of investigators to the scene where they have been conducting some inquiries. Who would have had persons that are still outstanding and reported missing. We would like for them to come forward because we are going to have to do some DNA to try and establish the identity of these the individual whose bones these are. And so, there are quite a bit that we'll have to do. And so hopefully persons who have missing relatives will come forward and assist us in making this identification.
Police are also pulling out all the stops to try and deter thieves who are looking to cash in this Christmas. Earlier today, police launched a Christmas safety crime initiative focusing on business owners and shoppers. Fern Carey has this report.
It's the height of the holiday season, a time when police say armed robberies usually increase. It's against this backdrop that police launched their Christmas safety blitz, driving home an anti-crime message by speaking to shoppers and handing out safety tips to business owners. The first stop, the newly built Southwest Mall, Carmichael Road, one of the busiest shopping hubs over the hill. Officer in charge of the Southwestern Division is Superintendent Wayne Miller.
We'll be happy now to move about here to show the business owners that as part of our policing strategy, we'll continuously visit them, particularly during this time, the Christmas time.
And the efforts of police were welcomed by these business persons.
It feels real good. Lets us know that that they're here. We feel their presence. We feel safe and secure, and that they're watching.
We've been very pleased with the Carmichael police station. They visited us. I think it was like the second or third day after we opened, and walked around and gave us some tips on what we need to be doing in the store. Then right after we opened, they put together a symposium next door at Super Value that was very well attended, very informative. We learned a lot, and we've been working very closely with the station, and we're very pleased with what they're doing.
It's very, very good because we know that as business owners and also as the manager of the store, I want to feel safe and comfortable during this time of the year.
Over at the Harbor Bay Shopping Center, the beefed-up police patrols were already reaping dividends. Our news team arrived just as police were arresting a man for alleged criminal activity. Superintendent of Police Stephen Dean issued this warning.
What you see out here today is an absolute example of what's going to happen. The police can be up and about. If you're out to commit crime, we will arrest you. We will be targeting some of those persons. We have a number of persons we know like to rob, to commit armed robberies. We are targeting them, and we want to get them behind bars.
Police are now stationed in food stores and banks. This is in addition to the numerous plainclothes police officers on patrol. Fern Carey, ZNS News.
The Cabinet Office announced today that Brian Moree, Queen's Counsel, has been appointed chairman of the Public Service Commission. Mr. Moree, a senior partner and head of litigation in the chambers of McKinney, Bancroft and Hughes, was admitted to the Bahamas Bar in 1979 and has acted as a stipendiary and circuit magistrate and as a justice of the Supreme Court of the Bahamas. He has served on numerous government boards and commissions, including the Judicial Salary Review Commission and the Bahamas Electricity Corporation. Other members of the board are Mrs. Pauline Allendine, former managing director of the Bank of the Bahamas, Mr. A. Leonard Archer, a former ambassador to the Caribbean community, Mr. Everett Hart, a senior family island administrator, and Mr. Maxwell Poitier, a former Ministry of Public Works undersecretary.